K babies, it's Miss Doster from Princeton University, and we're going to complete another story problem this week. This week's story problem is about Nyla. Nyla had 27 cupcakes. She gave 11 away. How many cupcakes are left? Remember, that's my first read. You don't pick up your pencil. You listen for the action. Nyla had 27 cupcakes. She gave 11 away. How many cupcakes are left? That's the second read. For the second read, I want you to pick up your pencil and mark up your problem. That means you circle your numbers, underline your unit, and cloud your action if there is one. Now my third read. Nyla had 27 cupcakes. She gave 11 away. How many cupcakes are left? For the third read, you should have been crafting a number sentence to match your story problem. Families, you can pause right here and have your babies retell the story to you in their own words. Now that they've retold the story to you, you can ask them this question. Will there be more or less than 27 cupcakes? More or less than 27 cupcakes? Now, into the strategies we're using today. The first strategy is the most simplest strategy. It's the one with direct modeling where they just draw the circles. So if you look, you'll see that I have 27 circles here to represent the 27 cupcakes that Nyla had at first. At first. So we know that Nyla had 27 cupcakes at first. And then it tells us that she gave 11 away. What happens when you give something away? Hands. Hands down. Yes, you don't have it anymore. It's gone. And since it's gone, that means that we take away. We what? Yes, take away. So I'm going to take away the 11 cupcakes. These represent the ones that Nyla gave away. I'm going to show that by crossing out 11, which is what you see I've done here. Now I'm going to count what's left to figure out my answer. We'll see that there's 16 left. Now I'm going to move on to a different strategy, which is the counting back strategy. I know a lot of us in our sessions have been practicing counting back and counting by tens from non-decade numbers. That just means numbers that aren't in the tens column, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Any number that's not in that tens column is a non-decade number. So we have 27. That represents the 27 that Nyla had at first. And then we make the 11 cupcakes to represent the ones that she gave away. Then we start to count back. We know that before 27 comes 26, before 26 comes 25, then 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Now, this is another strategy that we're going to start pushing more so than the direct modeling. Again, I've said this every week. If your child feels more comfortable with this, let them do the circles. But start to try to push them towards direct modeling. This is going to help them a lot when they get to first grade, and the numbers are going to be much larger. Let's move to this last strategy. I start with 27 again to represent the 27 that Nyla has, and then I show my base 10 knowledge, right? So I know that in 11, the first one, or the first digit, represents the tens place. The last digit represents the ones place, okay? So that means that I have 1 10 and 1 1. So when you look down, you'll see that I represent with 1 10, which is a rectangle. We call it a 10 stick. We call it a what? Yes, 10 stick. And then I have my single, my 1 single. This is the 1 1 that represents the 1. That's the last digit in this number 11. Now I have 10, switch, 11. Okay, I switch because now I'm counting by ones. I go from counting by tens to counting by ones, which lets me know, and it lets me know that because I switch. Now I have 27, and I'm going to count back just like I did with this one, but this time I'm counting back by a non-decade number, which is 27. So I know that if I take a 10 away from 27, I get 17. This is what you'll see right here. And then I switch to start counting back by ones. So I'm going 27, okay, take away a 10, that's 17. Switch, counting by ones, 16. Each time I get 16, 16, 16, but as you can see, this strategy is the quickest. It's the most efficient. We want to push them to start using base 10 strategies. So if your scholar can do this, push them to do it. This is the number sentence that matches our story problem. 27, which represents the 27 cupcakes that Nyla had at first, minus, I know that I'm putting a minus sign because it says that she gave away. And then it's 11, which represents the 11 cupcakes that she gave away. And then it equals 16. I put a box around my answer, and then I write my unit, which is cupcakes.